What's up guys, and welcome back to a new Hytale video. Today we're going to take a look at the bunch of new information just released on Zone 3. I first want to start with some of the coolest info in the article. They hinted a bit at elemental magic in this blog post by saying that each zone has an affinity with a particular aspect of elemental magic, and in Zone 3's case that means water in all its forms. This means that each zone is going to have its own elemental magic type, with Zone 3 being water and ice. This is a really cool feature, and it confirms a lot of theories we already had about the game. We could assume based off of this that Hytale is going to have different elemental enchantments for weapons, and probably other items, and maybe even elemental creatures. I know in the trailer they had like an ice dragon and
Allahu Akbar.
Yeah, that's really all they had, but maybe different bosses will have, you know, abilities or attacks based off of certain elements that they kind of react to based off of the zone that you're fighting the boss in. That would be a really cool idea, and I hope they add something like that, maybe like elemental bosses. That's what I've been trying to say. That'd be cool. An elemental boss maybe. This also helps us learn even more about the other zones too. For example, Zone 1, we know that it's kind of just like an earthy, generic biome. So I'm guessing it's probably going to be Earth because it's mostly just like forests and hills and stuff. Zone 2 is a desert, so it could really be a few things, but I'm thinking wind. And Zone 3, obviously we know it's water, since Zone 4 is definitely going to be fire for sure, since literally the top of the zone is just like lava and fire and magma. So yeah, Zone 5 and 6, based off of what we've been given information about for Orbis, we don't know anything about them, so it might not even be what we think. It could be completely opposite, might just be misleading. But yeah, for Zone 5 and 6, we really don't know anything about them based off the information we were given from the diagrams and stuff of Orbis on the other blog posts. But I'm thinking for Zone 5 that it's going to be lightning, because it looks like, you know, it's kind of like a stormy, lightning-y kind of biome. And then for Zone 6, we also don't know anything about it, but it looks like it could be a void. It has a kind of like that purple, dark, creepy feel, so that would be a cool element, void. And that really just does all clear up a bit more information about the elemental magic. And I'm really fucking excited that it's actually going to be a thing in Hytale, because in a lot of like black like adventure sandbox games, obviously like Minecraft, even Terraria, like it's not really a concept. Maybe a little here and there, but not as much to the extent that it seems like that Hytale's going to have. So that is something that's really really cool, and I'm looking forward to like figuring out all that stuff and maybe just dealing with elemental magic in general. It's gonna be really awesome. Now moving on to a different topic in the article, which is the Mineshafts and the mine systems that are underground. They look a lot better than Minecraft's Mineshafts. There's also mine tracks and ropes too, which make it look nice, so hopefully you're gonna be able to use the rope as well. I think that'd be a really cool feature. They talk about like the way that the Mineshafts are generated as being like pretty like smooth, and like they flow with each other. It's like kind of seamless transitions between different prefabs, I guess. So like it won't look really janky like in Minecraft. Like sometimes the mineshaft just like stops and you're like, what the fuck? Like, bring it back. Where go? Mineshaft, where go? And Hytale, it's probably just gonna be a smooth transition. Just going right into a dungeon, and you're like just exploring, and all of a sudden poof, you're in a dungeon. You're like, wait, what the? Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Mineshafts. They didn't really go like too deep into it, but they look fun to explore, and they're probably gonna be very interesting. It looks like they have like different levels too, because the rope goes down and there's just like different like levels of the mineshaft. Looks nice. After that, the article shows us how their atmospheric lighting and landscape looks as well, and it's honestly just really beautiful. It gives the game a lot of depth, and it makes the zone feel like a lot different than all its counterparts and all like the other different zones. It really makes each zone unique and has like a different feel. For example, in Zone 3, which is obviously what we're shown, it reminds me a lot of Skyrim, which had a similar like vibe with like the snowy region and the atmosphere. And I think that this game is going to look really nice. The last part of the article which is another really, really cool part, is the Outlander Camps, which are basically just like kind of like, I don't really know how to explain it. They're like a mix between like a kingdom and a bandit camp and a village, like all like mushed into one. And it looks really cool. I don't know what to like really call this place. We don't really have enough information for me to like form like a word to like describe this. Man, people fucking calling me. Oh my god! After I was rudely interrupted by the people calling me, we are back. Anyway, so I was talking about the Outlander Camps, and I think I left off on, oh yeah, okay, so we don't know if the Outlanders are friendly or not. They didn't really talk about it. What they did talk about is that the Outlanders are keeping something safe or protecting something, or they're trying to keep something out of their camps, maybe chorks, maybe something way scarier. Either way, it's really cool. And especially the camps, they look really, really nice. They're very structured, almost like a kingdom, but not quite. And they have high walls and watchtowers. They have sturdy buildings and also community campsites, which I guess the NPCs are gonna kind of crowd around. And they haven't released any other info about these camps, so we're gonna have to wait till we play to find out as well. And that's about it for this week's bit of info. So I hope you learned something and that you enjoyed this video. I'm making new videos every week and way more when I'm able to play Hytale. I have some big stuff planned, so be sure to sub to stay updated on all of that. And I thank you very much for watching. I will see you all in the next week.